are you ready to rock and roll, man? Yeah! No, not really. Actually kind of tired. Oh. Buzzkill. Alright, so let me just start off this review by saying I hate, and I mean I despise, 80s hair rock. I will try to be objective during this review. I will really try. But I feel like I need to say it because if I don't, it will just be too obvious and evident throughout the rest of the review. While I just don't really like that time period in general, I think that the music specifically in rock is just a total on the artistic achievements and advancements in popular rock music of those past 2 decades before it. And it just takes it and it oversimplifies it, and it is shallow and base and way too indulgent. And I am not a fan. It's kind of like that rock and roll like music that people refer to who are people who don't really know a lot about music. Yeah, I mean, I like feel-good, fun music and all, but I feel like the 80s is just too much of a concentrated dose for me. It's just way too silly. And if you like that, that's fine, but and you'll definitely like this movie. So let me actually talk about the movie. Now, I can be objective, you know, about the 80s. It's not like I despise everything. There's so many movies. There are pre-existing artists that exist within that decade that I love. There are movies in that are some of my favorite movies of all time. Only a couple years ago was that movie, Hot Tub Time Machine, you know, totally about, you know, retro 80s, and I really like that movie. I think it's a blast of a movie. This, I don't think is a very good movie, and that's despite my feelings about the music. Despite the fact that I'm not really into a lot of the themes and obviously the music, I just don't like the characters. I think the performances are actually very good though. You know, Tom Cruise, Alec Baldwin, they give fantastic performances and really are having a lot of fun. Actually, quite funny movie at times. There are a lot of points that I did really enjoy. I just think that overall, none of them are really very likable people or characters. And then the story about, you know, the 2 young rock musicians, you know, trying to, you know, make it in the big music industry. And then there's the part of the story with Catherine Zeta-Jones, who's like this really staunch, religious, conservative bitch, who is also very representative of, you know, nouveau conservatism and rebirth of evangelical Christianity that came about in the 1980s. So just lovely person, obviously, totally not just a crazy psycho bitch. And she, yeah, that part I was fine with her being the antagonist. It's just the problem that the people that I'm supposed to like, while I like the actors, I just don't really care that much about the conflict. And they definitely could have worked the story a lot better, but I mean, it's a musical, and I can give it some leeway in that sense, but I feel like there's just very little cohesion in the movie. When they do music numbers, they are produced very well, so there are things about this movie that I like, just not the movie overall. I do not like the end product, and I don't like a lot of things that go into it, but there are some shining moments, and I do think that this is a case where, while I personally don't like it, there are some people out there who are going to like it and enjoy it, and I think it is one of those, it's very easy to tell whether you're going to like this movie or not. It's one of those occasions in reviewing where, you know, you have, whether it's objective or arbitrary, and it's just whatever, so I really don't like it. I don't want to get hate for, you know, whatever reasons, because I know a lot of people really love this stuff, and if you like that, that's fine. I'm not trying to demean you. It's just, I have some very deep abhorrences for it. I'm going to give this movie a 4 out of 10. It definitely could have been a lot worse. I was actually expecting worse going into it, and it is possible to have fun with this movie, even if you realize it's not a great movie. There actually is fun. I didn't totally lament the experience. Yet again, there is fun to be had, but I think you know who you are. So hopefully you don't hate me now, and I will be reviewing That's My Boy, and if this review made you not like me a little, and if this review made you not like me a little bit, I'm probably going to wind up ranting on That's My Boy too, because I cannot imagine a scenario where I'm going to come out of that movie with a smile on my face. And this is coming from someone who used to be a huge Adam Sandler fan, so I am not looking forward to that experience. So see you guys. I hope you enjoyed my review, regardless of, you know, your views on the movie. And let me know what you thought about it below, because if you did like this movie, I'm actually interested to hear why you liked it, but try to tell me that without being like, you're an asshole. I feel like whenever I say this, I never get the comments I'm expecting, when I'm like, oh, people are gonna give me so much shit, and then because I say that, no one does it. Or people do it anyway, and then I'm just like, whatever. So I'm just keep f***ing rambling, so I'm gonna stop. You guys, you have a fun night. I love f***s and balls. Something, 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 something. Hit me with your big fire away. Oh, whoa, oh, here I am. Rock me like a Herman Cain. Yeah. I was still filming? Shit, man. I love me some AC/DC, man. F***ing dirty. It's so rock and roll, man. It's just like, oh my god, fight the system.